Good morning, everyone. Welcome for those that's joining. I'm just going to give it a little bit of time to get the people to join in. I'd rather be a little few seconds early than being late. Yes, I'm watching my clock, which is actually batteries are flat. Okay, I will see when the first people join. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoy this time with me. Thank you for joining. Okay, so today is Motivational Monday. So for today, I'm going to share with you a few quotes and things like that to help motivate and inspire you for your Monday. And I hope you enjoy this with me. But as usual, I will start my session with a prayer. Father God, I come to you today and I ask you for your inspiration, your motivation, your protection, your healing, your love, your grace, and your provision. Lord, I pray especially today for people that are ill, fighting the virus, that you will come and you will heal and help not just the person and the physical body, but to heal our land and heal our countries and bring us together in unity. Lord, and I pray as well for every person that's alone, that feel depressed, that has been overcome with financial burdens and stress, not knowing what the future holds. Lord, that we must know that doesn't matter how unknown the future, it's in the hands of a known God. And we trust you with our future. Lord, be with each person that feels lonely. Make your presence known to them so that they do not give up. Lord, I pray for every person that is thinking about suicide. Lord, that you will just come and stop them, Lord, and make your presence known. Protect, heal, provide, and help us to trust in you alone. In Jesus' name, amen. Okay, so today I want to share with you a few of these motivational quotes that people has research through the years. When somebody is successful or they make a success of their life and you can see they are famous or well known or rich, then people would always ask them, what is the keys to your success? What are the things that helped you to be great? Now, some of these statements, I've collected 10 of them. Winston Churchill, to improve is to change. You need to be flexible to change. If you can't change, you can't develop and grow and improve yourself. Benjamin Franklin, the greatest investment is in knowledge. It pays the highest interest. Always learn, keep on learning, keep on reading. Henry Ford, failure is just another opportunity to begin again. It's not how many times you fall, it's how many times you get up. Abraham Lincoln, the great thing about the future is that it comes to you one day at a time. Don't worry too far ahead or get stuck in the past. Just do it one day at a time. Dale Carnegie, happiness is not depending on external conditions, but it's all about your mental attitude. The things that you think is really important. Richard Branson, opportunities is just like buses. There's always another one. Many people have this thing about, if I miss this opportunity, then I'm ruined for life, and they start blaming, and I missed this big opportunity. Not true. There will always be another opportunity. You just need to go and grab it and hold on to it. Napoleon Hill said, the only limits that you have is a limit you set in your mind. Where's your limits? Have you thought about expanding and extending those limits? Challenging yourself to be better, do better, go further than you've ever think you can. Zig Ziglar, and that was the quote that made me start this. You don't need to be great to start. but you have to start to be great. You have to begin. You have to just do it. Stop waiting. Stop making excuses. Just do it. Number 9, there's a guy called John D. Rockefeller. Now, there's a few of them, so be careful. The one that I prefer is John D. Rockefeller. He was like the richest man in America for many years in the oil industry. And he have got 10 statements called the I believe statements. I believe in the supremacy of man. And the one thing that he said is, I believe that law is made for man, not man for the law. So government needs to serve you. And then obviously he also said that I believe in an all-knowing, all-loving God, and that love is the greatest power there is on earth. It can defy hate. So yes, interesting. Go and research John D. Rockefeller and his 10 statements of I believe. Quite powerful. And then my 10th one, obviously from Jesus. Do not be anxious about tomorrow, because tomorrow is anxious about itself. Put your trust in God and not in predictions or thinking or plans, or because we sometimes have plan A, B, C, D, E, and then there's God's plan. Just put your hands in the will of God and He will direct you. So some of the quotes that I use personally to motivate myself with, that I want to share with you, things I always say, and that people will hear from me a lot. What you think becomes what you say, and what you say becomes what you do. So if you want to change anything in your life, new habit, new behavior, doesn't matter, you just start going off to the gym or start eating a different diet, or you have to first look at your thinking. What do you think about that celery stick? What do you think about going to the gym? What do you think? And those thoughts will generate what you speak and will become your behavior. The other thing I love to say, and it's like the motto for me, is that I know that my life has got a definite purpose and destiny. But for now, I'm enjoying the ride. So yes, we all have a destiny and a purpose, but you can't be so future-minded that you're no good in the present. You have to live in the now. Brings me to another one, that the important things, two important days in your life. The one is the day that you were born, and the second day is the day that you find out why. You need to know your purpose. You need to know that destiny that you are going to. And for those of you that struggle with that one, I'll do a workshop or a video on my YouTube for defining your personal mission statement, because you need that. Happiness is an inside job. You can only create it yourself. It's not dependent on another person or a thing. It's not what you can achieve in worldly things. Happiness is an inside job. It's a choice that you make for yourself, by yourself. And then the other thing is just be real. Be you. Be authentic. You are unique. Don't try and be a copy of anybody else. Just be who you are made to be. The unique you. You need to visually also portray your vision and your mission. Do you have a vision board? Do you have your vision and mission written down? Is it up somewhere? Is it visually displayed? Can you see it? Do you remind yourself of where you're going to? If you fail to plan, you are planning to fail. So where is your plans? Where's your action plan? Is it visually? Can you see it? Do you challenge yourself? Have you put dates to your dreams yet? Do your dreams have deadlines? Because then they become actionable. Learn something new every day. Don't just go through life surviving, floating on autopilot. Doesn't work. Learn something new. Challenge yourself to learn something new every day. And that does not mean just Google and Wikipedia. It's about really reading, exposing yourself to information, looking up things, and learn. Whether it's an interesting fact that do you know that fact or something, or read. What books are you reading? What are the things that you keep yourself busy with? Then never quit. Never give up. It's never over. It's what's that saying? It's not done till the fat lady sings. Never quit. Never give up. Just keep going. It's not how many times you fall. It's how many times you get up. Just keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Just keep swimming. And then my final quote that I want to remind you by, it's 2 words. But God. Doesn't matter what happens. Doesn't matter where you're going. At the end of the day, but God. So just trust in Him. Believe in Him. Put your hope in Him. And yes, what I also always tell my learners in class is the principle of the WWW. Okay. When you go to bed in the evenings, you ask yourself these 2 questions. The first question is, what went wrong? WWW. What went wrong? When you ask yourself this question, you think about your day and the things that you did and how it went, and you look at the things that didn't go as well as you planned it or the way you wanted it to, and you think, how can you do it differently so that it doesn't happen again? And you deal with it. You deal with all those thinking, and so that you can handle it, and that's done. Doesn't keep you up for the rest of the night. Doesn't become a guilt trip. Doesn't become a worry. You deal with it. You make a choice. And you move on. Then the next question you ask yourself is, what went well? Now, I have a little booklet. Then I write it in there so I can see it. I put it next to my bed so that tomorrow morning when I wake up, the first thing that I see is a recollection of the highlights, of the things that went well, the thankful, the gratitude, the wow things. Oh, this happened and I got that, or I achieved that, or my child gave me a hug. And now for a teenage boy, that's like a miracle. And you write it down there and you're like, wow, that was awesome of the day. And the morning when you wake up, that's the first things that you see. Now, I'll explain it like this. This is 0 level, being okay. If you wake up and you're not there, you're not like 100%, okay? And stuff goes wrong through the day. Oh, where will you end? Okay. If you wake up and you immediately put yourself in a better position by motivation, encouraging, reading stuff that lifts you up, then when stuff goes wrong, you'll still be okay. Okay? But if you start your day well, motivated, driven, encouraged yourself, look in the mirror and tell yourself, wow, you're amazing. And then things goes well. Imagine where you can end. So how you start your day is very, very important. Motivate yourself, get good books, get good motivational quotes up, put it visually, print it out, put it on the walls, write it out. This is a principle that comes from ages and ages and ages ago. Put motivation where you can see it, where you can remind yourself, but God. No matter what you do, no matter what happens, no matter what the circumstances. So this is the last thing I want to remind you of today before I greet. Thank you for everybody that's watching. God didn't change His mind. What He said to you in the beginning is still valid. His promises are valid. He wasn't surprised by the coronavirus. what your goals, your purpose, and the things that you want to do, still valid. Keep going, keep trusting, keep believing, and keep the faith. And you will do well. Some of you, do you have a vision board? If not, tomorrow is Tips and Tricks Tuesday. I'm going to go step by step on how to create your own vision board in a structured way, not just a random collage of clippings that doesn't make sense. A step-by-step vision board with a very specific goal and plan for your life. So I hope to see you back tomorrow for tips and tricks about how to create a great vision board that can help you. Thank you very much. Thank you for everybody joining. Hi Azam Kelly. Hi Dora. Hi everyone. And I will see you then tomorrow for step-by-step tips and tricks creating your own vision board. Thank you everyone. Bye-bye. See you.